Well, that's HSBC's CEO Hitendra Dave, a CNBC-TV18 exclusive interview. Less than a week after the Competition Commission imposed a back-to-back fine on Google, the company has decided to pause its payment policy for all app developers. This will lead to developers using third-party billing systems for in-app purchases, at least for now. Shilpa Ranipeta joins us now with more. What does this mean now for Google, Shilpa?
Well, Google said in an update on its support page that it will now pause the enforcement that requires all app developers to use Google Play's billing system. Now, this is following the CCI order, but remember, this is only a pause now as Google reviews its legal options post the CCI order. It is also only in India. The requirement continues in other markets outside of India. Now, remember, this enforcement was set to come into effect today after Google announced in October 2020 that all developers selling digital goods and services on their apps are required to use Google Play's billing system, and the apps using an alternative in-app billing system will need to remove it and comply with the payment policy of Google. Now, this was then delayed to 31st of March of this year globally following backlash, and in India, Google had delayed that till the 31st, saying that it wanted to offer required support for recurring payments through systems like UPI and wallets, and also in the light of changes that were coming into India's recurring digital payment guidelines. Now, remember, this move, though not clear yet whether it's permanent change or not, is a shot in the arm for India's app developers and the startup founders, including the likes of Paytm's Vijay Shekhar Sharma, who have been speaking up against Google Store's policies and the commissions that Google charges on all the transactions that happen on an app. But remember, the CCI's order only directs Google not to force its own billing system and allow other payment gateways, and this does not impact in any way the commissions that Google charges on transactions. Back to you.
Shilpa, many thanks for joining us and staying with news from the startup space. Baiju Ravindran, the founder